SDK.finance. In this demo, I want to show you how to use the SDK.finance API in a middleware application and demonstrate the implemented user management logic. There are several REST endpoints, such as creating a user, updating a user profile, getting a user by ID, retrieving all users, and deleting a user. Let's start the application in debug mode. Open the Postman collection, call the actuator health check, and you can see that the application is running. The actuator info shows the application version and the OpenAPI version. Next, call the API users endpoint to get a list of users. There are no users. Now, I want to create a user. This user is also created in the SDK.finance core application. We can update this user by changing the last name and date of birth. It was 15, but it should be 17. Let's refresh. Now it's 17, and the update is applied. We can also retrieve a user by ID and get the list of users. Now, let's create another user. For example, like this. You can see the new user. When retrieving the list of users, we see that 2 users have been created. Now, let's look at the update profile process in debug mode. I have set some breakpoints. OK. We call the user service to update a user. In this service, we first try to find the existing user by ID. If the user is not found, an exception will be thrown. Before proceeding, we want to call the SDK.finance core application and update the profile on the site. That's why we use a specially created SDK Client service. Within this service, we use profile utils. It's been created for convenience. In this bean, we call the method update user profile by owner. In this bin, all transferred data is mapped via map_struct and set to the person update request. Then, we call the method update person information. Update person information is a method from the adapter, which, in turn, calls the API method from the generated class. This is a profile management client for the owner. All these classes are generated and located in the OpenAPI library. Good. Once we receive a successful response from the SDK.finance core application, we update the user profile information on the middleware site. Updated. Then I return the response. See updated. Now, listing all users, we see John Wick edited with a second ID. Next, I want to delete the first user. Deleted. And the second one. That's it. That's all. Thank you for your attention.